We're on, babe. You hear what?
Hello.
Hello. It's time for Friday Night Live. Who's going to be our guest? Is it going to be you? If you want to, stick around because we're going to invite some of you on with us. Matt has some questions prepared.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, Matthew.
Sorry, I'm on it. I got this.
You've got to be more prepared. You knew this was coming every Friday. I am using a pink, like a bubblegum oil acrylic right now. Or oil pastel, excuse me. Hello. Hello. Who's coming on with us tonight? I cannot wait. So hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. We did. It was different. You know, you just make the best of everything. And if you will recall, I didn't really give you a whole lot of time to start yelling out all the images that you see in this, but we're going to do some major work on this tonight. We're also going to have at least 4 guests come on tonight. I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you had a great week. Today was, of course, Black Friday. Did anybody do any? Hi, Mom. Mom, I got a long ways to go on this. Did anybody do any Black Friday shopping? I did this morning. I had coaching calls, but this morning I went on Etsy and I bought for like 4 people. Found some vintage things for someone in particular. So yeah, I got a little bit done. Not much, but I got a little bit done. I got some things coming from Etsy, which always makes me feel good to support the small businesses. Hi, Rob. Hi, Lolly. Okay, Lisa Dixon. I just want y'all to know she's not bailing on us tonight. She just had something else come up. Hi, Laura. It's good to see you, dear.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, I know. Lisa said she can't be here. She wanted y'all to know she wasn't just trying to skip out on you bullies trying to pull her up. She actually sent me a message. So we love her. We hope she's all right and doing okay. I was adding some bubblegum pink, but I realized you guys can't see it, even though I think it looks really good. So as soon as Matt gets his question prepared, we will pull one of you guys up. I bought enough for 4 people, but for myself. Hi, Jacqueline. Lindsay, you're funny. Hi, Pixie. Matt in the house. I had pumpkin pie for dinner. Anybody else eat dessert for dinner? Just me? Matt, what'd you eat for dinner? Did you eat for dinner?
Yes, I did.
Did you eat pumpkin pie too for dinner?
I did not eat pumpkin pie.
So his mom comes over yesterday, right? Just his mom. And we usually go over there. And brownies with icing, peach cobbler, pumpkin pie, and apple fritter. All of those for 5 of us. Oh, and cute little turkey looking things that she made that were dessert. So yeah, tonight I thought if I cannot, like I just, there's no way I'm going to eat all this dessert, but I never had pumpkin pie yesterday. So I just had it for dinner tonight. It's a vegetable. Mom, it's a vegetable. It's a total vegetable. I did not put whipped cream on it or anything like that. So I feel like if you eat a big piece, you got more than 1 serving of vegetable, right? That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to get some navy blue mixed with some, oh no, this is not coming out. Matthew, do you have your questions ready yet?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh my goodness. So this little navy in here, I'm going to get navy and we're going to start building in our second layer. This was what we did the other night. It was fun. It was crazy. I expected you guys to start yelling out what you could see.
Okay, this is really good. It's gonna be a real good night for me because I know I've got a really good friend on here.
You have a really good friend on here?
On the Facebooks.
Okay. Do I have a really good friend on here?
All these are really good friends.
Okay.
And of course, they're all my good friends too. But this one, I just love to hear her talk.
Oh,
Miss Kathy Anderson is in the house tonight. Hey, Kathy.
All right. Well, good. You will need to text your Holden back because I can't text him. Hello, Heather Watson. You had sweet potatoes, so I was going to make sweet potatoes. But then I knew the boys would eat cheesy potatoes. So we cooked that, and then I had that for lunch. Sweet potatoes, and I ate all the leftover salad. I mean, again, I had a salad for dinner. Okay, let's paint. Matthew, first question.
Yes.
Are you ready to do some playing and pulling up our first guest tonight?
I need to answer back.
Do you need to know the answer? Do you know the answer to your question?
I think I know the answer. I actually don't know the correct answer, but I
have two colors.
I'm about 92.5%. About 92.5. Huh?
I just was thinking that if you were going to ask a question, you might know the answer.
Like I said, I think I'm 95.2%.
Okay.
92.
All right.
92.5.
I think I'm going to make some brownies now. Go, Lindsay, go. Hey, Cheyenne. Hello, Betty. Janae, how are you? Here, I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 50. Here it is, babe.
Okay. I'm not on Facebook right now. So.
Well, hold on. Don't start.
Our YouTubes.
Oh, don't start throwing out your numbers yet.
I'll be there in just a second. Give me just a second.
Hold on.
Had to deal with the children. The children.
The children's, that's right. Okay, guys. So there's a lot going on here, and I need to pull in clumps of color. And this is throwing out 29. Laura says 33. Jasmine says 50. Are you ready, babe?
For some reason, I cannot see comments on YouTube.
More Matt knows right. Hopefully. Okay, go ahead. Go. You've got 60 seconds. I just fixed my hair for the first time in like 2 weeks, says Cheyenne.
Okay,
she's ready.
I'm up and ready.
You're up. All right, you guys.
We
got a 14. Mom says yes. No, 1 through 50. This was your number.
Okay.
Okay. Lolly is 1.
Josie Fort Style Vintage says hello from Australia. It's hot. She says 16.
It's between 1 and 50. Oh, Donna Deering.
Donna Deering. Come on down.
It's 17. It's 17. Donna, after you just caught your breath. You caught your breath, sister. I am going to get that link for you, okay? And then I'm going to post it right here in the comments. Donna Deering. Matt, did you write that down?
Got it.
Okay. And now I'm going to post it in the comment for you. You'll click it and follow the prompts. One of these days, my mom's going to come on here. I'm sure of it. Okay, so there it is for Facebook and YouTube. Hi, Shaz, darling. So the number was 17, and we have Donna Deering 1. Now, Donna, she said yay. She's coming on. All right.
Shaz.
All right.
Is she from Australia as well? Or is she from England?
I think it's definitely
it's 2:45 a.m. there.
Yeah, it's the UK.
Okay.
She should be sleeping.
Well, Shaz. I think, sometimes to get on with Dion, you got to make some sacrifices.
Do you know?
Well, I mean, sometimes you do. Not all the time. My guess is that she probably has a little puppy or maybe a baby goat, maybe, or something.
She might just not be able to sleep.
Maybe.
Okay, is it on? Nope, I'm waiting on Donna. You guys were waiting on Donna Deering. Okay.
Cheyenne says it's not the best. I'm working on my first YouTube video.
Oh, girl.
I've been down this last week, so it's been put on hold.
You've been down?
Well, we cannot wait to see that first YouTube video.
No, we're all going to be subscribers, sister.
Kathy says it's just after lunch in Australia. Kathy, hot in Australia.
We have to have some large clumps of color to kind of ground this a little bit. So I'm picking my least favorite sections of the painting and just kind of blurring the lines a little bit. I have a deep navy, which love. It's actually a phthalo blue, but okay, I'm waiting on her, guys. If she comments, let me know. And boiling hot in Australia, says Kathy Anderson. You got this, Cheyenne. I understand being down. I finally got out what was wrong with me, bronchitis, but I'm so much better now. I will definitely be watching your videos, says Jasmine Isaacs on YouTube. Thank you. Supporting our girl. James is going to pick up that dresser for her soon and take it to her in Texas.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop. All right, now I'm going a little bit lighter with the cobalt blue, guys. And I'm going to put the cobalt blue right on top of the navy. I promise you we're going to pull this together, guys. We're going to spray it with water in just a second.
Okay, Pebbles, I see the profile of a pirate.
Oh.
Center right, wearing a big hat, looking towards D.
Looking towards me.
Do
y'all see it?
Oh, is it gold? Kind of his head tilted down? Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, Abby hears boys. Oh, she's... She knew it was more than just our boys. Okay, Donna, honey, let me know if you're having any trouble. Oh, I just painted over it. Pebble. Of course I did, because
We got several.
Of course I
We
did.
got several Australians here today.
Do we?
Yep, LCS Art
Okay.
Studio.
I need to make sure. I need to make sure that she. Did she, honey? Are you looking for Donna saying she needs help?
No, I have not seen her. Maybe she's putting the lipstick on.
Well, she said yay.
But it says LCS Art Studio. Yay, first time here. I'm in Australia too. It's 106 Fahrenheit in Sydney.
106 LCSR Studio.
My guess is that air conditioners work really well in Australia, and they never stop. That's my guess.
We're so glad you're here. Thank you. Friday night's a little bit different than most nights, so we play a little bit of a game right now. This is we're bringing on guests because I wanted an opportunity to do on any of you.
Jasmine says if she needs help with Safari, I can help her. Thank you, Jasmine. You're always a wonderful help.
Okay.
So what exactly are you doing right now?
I'm painting, Matthew.
Painting. And then this is called abstract. This is
There
called,
she is.
Oh, hey.
You got your question ready? There she is. Hi, Donna.
Hi.
How you doing?
Pretty good. A little nervous here. I don't do these.
I understand. It is a little bit nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Yes.
But it's just us. And so nobody else is watching.
Oh, yeah, right. I really, that is not true. But
I know. I'm sorry. I'm kind of ornery like that. But just relax. Now tell me, where are you? And do you have a business page that you want us to tell us about?
well, I'm in Arlington, Texas. And I have one, but I'm still working on it. So it's very raw. But the name's out there, and just my friends are really the only ones that have visited.
And what's the name?
The vintage zinnia.
The vintage zinnia. You guys.
The zinnia is my favorite flower, and it was my grandma's favorite flower and my mom's. So where it came from.
Well, that's perfect. We have that in common, don't we? Something that we have with
we do.
My mom's middle name is Iris, and my grandmother's is Iris, and so that's we have that in common. Now, I love that. Do you paint furniture?
I have painted a few pieces. I've painted a lot in the past. Nothing to what you've done. It was mainly, I started with some chalk paint. Actually started with some just outdoor paint for a house years ago. And then I discovered some chalk paint a few years ago and experimented with that. And I had a booth in an antique mall for about 5 years and sold there. And then through family issues, my husband being sick, I quit doing that and stayed home for the last 5 years. And now I'm getting back into it.
Well,
And
good.
then I've done canvas painting off and on. Well, I guess I was pregnant with my son 38 years ago, and took some art classes and started there and have painted off and on throughout the years.
Awesome. So when
Not a
you
real
paint,
interesting story, but
totally interesting. When you paint on canvas, what do you like to paint?
I've discovered flowers. I really like painting flowers, and that's inspired by you. I've always painted landscapes. I've wanted to try painting portraits, but I don't think that's going to be my cup of tea, but I'm going to work on it. I'm still going to play with it.
Yeah, I think you should. I would like to learn how to do that too, but it does seem I'd rather paint like this. So doing detailed and, it just seems seems really difficult. And I'm not quite sure if I have the patience, but I'm here for it. And I really do want to try it.
Yeah. I want to continue to try, but so far it's not been very good. So I'm not.
Well, let's see. Matt, do you have any questions for Miss Donna?
I do. Hello, Donna. How are you?
Hello, Matt.
You doing all right this evening?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm gonna start out with an easy one, and they'll gradually get harder as we go.
You're asking her these, right? Okay.
Do you have a nickname, Donna?
I do not. I wish I did, but I do not.
Do you want one?
Sure. I've always wanted a nickname.
Okay, I will work on that, and by the end of the show, I will have you a nickname.
So it's Donna
Okay.
Deering.
Donna Deering.
Donna Deering.
Right.
Okay, I have to answer this question for him.
Okay, next question. If you were an animal, which animal would you be?
Probably a dog.
A dog. Any
Because-
particular type of dog?
He's mountain dog.
A mountain dog. Nice.
Bernese
Good.
Mountain.
Okay, great dogs.
I love those
Yeah, they
dogs.
are. They're beautiful dogs. I love those dogs. Our neighbor had one, and I begged to walk the dog. So I love those.
They're fluffy and they look so cuddly and kind. Now, since you knew one, I've never actually known one. I just think I like them. Are they very good with kids and like families and stuff?
This one was. I mean, the kids could come and ride this dog. It was so big, but he would just see them and he would just run towards them. So the neighborhood kids all loved him.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, good. Now, then we may consider still that.
Okay, last question. This is really hard.
Okay.
This is kind of hard. But whoever so there's multiple choice, and whoever gets it right, we will send free paint to.
Okay, are you ready, Donna?
Okay.
All right. Before FNL, Dion came on Friday nights. Who was her first guest? A. Janie Ray, Debbie Beard, Karen Bird, or Kawita Allen?
I'm going to guess and say Quita.
Okay, got you down. We will let you know at the end of the show.
Very good, girl. It was nice to see you. It was nice to let everybody talk to you and bring you on. I so appreciate you. And honestly, I just appreciate you popping on here and watching us all the time.
Yeah, it's been fun. I really have enjoyed this whole process of watching you and getting back into painting again. It's really been nice.
Well, good. Thank you. I think that her nickname should have something to do with deer in it.
You think?
Yeah, like Dear Donna.
Oh, yeah.
Like her nickname just should be Dear Donna.
Just Dear Donna?
Yeah.
I'll mill it over. I'll run it through the washing machine and see what I come up with.
He won't let me.
Okay.
Pick
All right.
it. All right, girl. Take care, hon. We'll see you
Thank
later.
Uh-huh.
Bye. All right. I think dear Donna, right? Rob, that was a good job. She was a trooper. She said she was a little bit nervous. So you have to kind of explain the way you worded your question is a little confusing, Matt.
Okay, why is that?
Well, because I did not call it.
You didn't call. I know. I said before SNL.
Oh, yeah. Okay, because I brought guests on before then.
Yeah.
You're right. So this would have to be someone that knows. I mean, you guys
That's
have been
gonna go
watching for a
way
long
back.
time.
Way back. You have to get in the way back machine and
Kathy-
figure that one out.
Kathy said, Matt, you've not given me a nickname.
Well, Kathy, you're gonna have to come on. You're gonna have to guess the right.
I already know you're the favorite. Like, you're the favorite. He literally told his mother yesterday that he loves listening to you speak because he loves the accent.
I love the accent.
The Australian accents, but he literally said you. There are other women on here also, but I haven't had them on Talk to Me Tuesday. That's the difference. So, all right. So let's add some little orange on here. She said pressure. Let's add some orange on here while you guys pick your next number. Think about your next number. That was 17, so I will not be using that.
Cheyenne, I like your name. The name she wrote.
What'd she write?
I can't say, but I like it.
Oh. Sorry, am I late? Sorry, I am late, lovely. Nope, you're all right, sis. Okay, pick a number between 50 and 100. 50 and 100.
Cindy wants to know, are you wearing paintbrush earrings?
Yep, roseberryworkshop.com. You guys, somebody grab the link. Here's the number, baby.
Got it.
Okay, between 50 and 100. So the wood brush earrings are from Amy with Roseberry Workshop. She also has palettes.
Oh, wait, I think somebody got it.
No, they did not.
Nope, nobody got it? Nope.
No.
What's the number again?
My gosh.
I get confused. I gotta write it
Just
down.
look at it and
I
write
gotta
it
write
down.
it down. I gotta write it down. Okay, I got it.
Someone was close.
Yeah, someone was pretty close.
All right, you have 30 seconds, you guys. Matt, if you see somebody that does it, let me know. Okay, this orange is disappearing, and I don't want it to disappear. I want more of it. That's annoying, honey.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry.
It just kind of reminds me, wait for the answer. Reveal your answers. It's kind of fun.
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of takes me back. You know what I mean?
He was watching an 80s show right before we came on here.
Oh, people are getting so close.
All right, you have 10 seconds
so
left.
Close.
So close. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Nobody has got it, but people have come within one of it.
Oh,
I hope you saw the first one that came in.
Lindsay Fuente, I'm sorry, I did not mean. Oh, we have it. We have a winner. Josie Ford Style Vintage.
Wait, who?
Josie
she got
Ford
it.
Style Vintage. I believe she's in Australia.
Josie Ford Style Vintage. Can you come on with us?
She is on the tube.
Okay, she's on the YouTubes. Here we go.
I think it's Australia. I think she said she was from
So
Australia.
this is my number, guys. 70. Whoopee. 70.
I wonder if she'll be able to come on.
Several of you said 71, 72. I saw Anissa. She got so close twice. Jasmine, you were so close too.
Yeah, we're.
All right, so I'm getting some more layers on here, guys. I needed some substantial color and not
Josie Ford Style Vintage. She says, yes, I'm here. So if you're willing to come on, just click that link above where you just posted, and we'll pull you up. Matt, I think everyone outside of the States is from Australia. Jasmine says, I think we all know I'm not good at the guessing game, huh?
No, Jasmine, you were within one. And yeah, no, you're good.
Delisa Dixon is in the house tonight. She says, OMG, yes, that orange is delicious.
Hey, Delisa. Okay,
So
I've got another blue coming. Okay, I'm looking for her. Jazz, keep the same number unless you want on. Oh my God, yes, that orange. All right, we're going to have her, and I don't know what her name is. She's coming on as her business name, so I don't know who that is.
Cheyenne says this piece reminds me of a fruit basket.
A fruit basket. I love that.
I can see that.
Although, is she giving us a yuck face?
I see.
What emoji is that?
Who?
Cheyenne, are you teasing me?
No, that's she's smiling at.
Is it a smile?
Yeah, it's a smile.
Okay.
See, to me, the orange thing on the right looks like a fox with a really long nose on its hind legs.
Okay. Oh, there she is. Here's Josie.
Hi, I can't see you. I've got a weird screen. Hold on. Oh, hello. Hi, how are we all?
It's nice to meet you, Josie.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you too.
Wonderful. Tell me a little bit about where you are.
Well, I live in Mooroopna, Victoria. It's a little country town. It's about 5 kilometres out of Shepparton in Victoria, Australia. And it's a dairy town and a fruit growing town. And basically, and we have a lot of trucks in our area as well. And it's basically a little country town that we work in and live in.
Okay, when you say it's a little country town, does that mean that you farm?
No, I don't. I live in what they call a regional. I'm just telling my husband to zip it. I'm on chat in America. Oh. That gets him. He's just gone, oh. No, I'm not, darling. He's a typical, what they call a typical Ocker Australian. I think the other Australians would understand what I'm saying. He says what he says straight out.
So
blunt.
He's blunt, so we want him to leave the room just in case, right? I know what you're saying, Josie.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Well, we're so glad you're here. We enjoy that you come on here sometimes and hang out with us. So if you would like to play the game, Matt has a few questions for you.
Okay, go for it, Matt.
Okay, Josie, I love your voice. You're bringing it out in me, and I'm not making fun of you, but I love it. It is fantastic.
So you like me to say, g'day, mate, how the hell are you?
Love it. That is fantastic. I love it.
There you go. There's the ocker in the background.
Okay, Josie, do you have a nickname?
Yes, I do. It's called Little Sid.
Little
Z?
Little Sid.
Little pig.
Little Sid. S-I-D.
Sid.
Little Sid. Now, where did you get that? Sid.
How did I get that? Well, I used to work at Campbell Soups with my husband here in Australia. And his second name was Sydney. And basically, because we worked in the same section, they used to call him Sid. And they didn't know what to call me. So someone said, how about Little Sid? So that's my nickname.
That's awesome. That's a great, I love that story. That's a good story. I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
If you could be any animal, what animal would you be?
I'd be a greyhound.
Nice. Greyhound dog. Okay.
Love those dogs. Absolutely. Why is that? Is it the speed?
Why is that? Well, we own a rescue greyhound. And if you know what the breeds are like, they sleep basically 24 hours a day if they could. And they basically take over your lounge. They take over your bed. They'll take over the backseat of your car. They come up and they give you lots of love. Yeah, well, not you. Me, yes, not you. Only women, Graham says. But
It's a feminist fucking greyhound.
As Graham says, it's a feminist greyhound. What we have. She only likes women. She's taught actually a lot of children not to be scared of big dogs in our area because he walks her for every day for her daily walk. Very spoiled. She thinks she, as they call it in our group, the human dog, because we don't eat dog food. We eat human food. And yes, so they're such a beautiful animal. And if you can rescue one, oh, you'll be blessed. That's the best way to say it.
Now, they're also known as the fastest couch potatoes. Is that correct?
The fastest couch potatoes?
Yes.
Yes, you're correct. You are so correct.
Yeah.
And they love to rouch. As soon as they get on their back and the legs go up, you must give belly rubs. You have to. And then the tongue goes hanging out the side, and then if that doesn't happen, they get like a chatter with their teeth, and you can actually hear it. They chatter with their teeth. They go sort of like with their teeth, and it's a chatter.
I didn't know that. That's really cool. Lolly wants to know, can we have Big and Lil sit on a live together?
Graham, can you come here, please? Come on. Come here. Come on, show thyself.
Show thyself.
Come on. I want to see my ocker. Come on, I want to see my ocker. Come here, my big boy. Here he comes. Here comes the Aussie.
How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. Yourself?
Well, I am doing well. We are just doing this paint show, and we've enjoyed this conversation with your wife. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I get out the back and disappear. Pick up dog shit.
Don't be polite.
I am polite. I could have said something worse.
Don't talk French.
French. Hey, what time of the day is it there?
He's just going to look at the clock.
3 o'clock.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Well, this was super cool. If she watches me all the time, you're probably tired of hearing my voice. Do you make her put headphones on?
You're not Jamie Ray, are you? No. That's the one I'm sick of.
He listens. I listen to all of you, so he gets to hear all your voices, you see. And he's not used to American voices all the time, and Jamie's is a bit completely different. So he's getting used to that.
If I was married to her, she'd have been in the ground by now. That bloody voice.
But he is getting used to it. You see, this is why we call him an ocker, because they say this is the typical Australian male. He sort of says what he says, and he doesn't it just blurts out.
It just blurts out. Well, you
can't stop it.
Does that ever get you into trouble?
Oh, now and again, yeah.
Now and again?
Yeah, now and again, yeah. Especially supermarkets and that, I'll start and she'll say, shut up!
Yeah.
Be interested to see Nancy ends up with a bloody American twang.
Yeah, my sister-in-law has moved over to America.
Oh.
And we're waiting to see if she has a twang.
Well, she might have a twang, especially if she comes anywhere around my part of the country. I'm in Oklahoma, and we have a pretty strong accent. Do you think I sound funny?
No, not really. I've heard worse than that.
We've heard worse than that.
Well, thank you.
From PP Island.
Oh yeah, the ones they had this real row sound, like a cat.
Like a cat. Well, we enjoy your accent. I think it's pretty cool, and the ladies and gentlemen on here have enjoyed hearing both of you. So thank you so much.
Yes.
You're welcome. Off you go.
Yeah,
You're off.
Bye, Sid.
He's disappearing now. He'll go and attack the garden now or something. Oh, we're finally getting rain. Yes. Hallelujah.
That's great news.
Yeah. Off you go. Bye. Disappear. He's just whistled to the dog. It's time for bed.
Time for bed. Do you do any painting?
Yes, I do. I do furniture, and I love to go out and get the old furniture, and I bring it home and I paint it and I resell it. But the best stuff I have done is my mother-in-law's, who's passed away. I've got her Jacobean lounge suite, and I've got two 1930s rocking chairs. And what I've done is I've pulled them apart, repainted them, recovered them, and I've got them here in the lounge suite, in the lounge room. And it's just so fantastic to be able to sit in them and have them just rebirth them type of thing and have them here in the home. And the coffee table, I've done that as well. I've made a big ottoman, so when the grandkids come down, I just take everything off it and the kids actually sit on it, because I've made a sponge ottoman, so the grandkids sit on that. And of course we have the naughty chair, the timeout chair.
Yes.
And I've done all these things, and I've done my lounge, my kitchen as well. It was once again my mother-in-law's kitchen table, and I stripped it all bare, and I sanded it and done it all and painted it and brought it back into my colours. And I'm hoping to attack my kitchen, which is Tasmanian oak wood, and I'm going to strip that down and I'm going to paint it white and bring that back, because I've had it for about, forever and a day, and it's time for a colour change. So I want to bring white into my kitchen. So rather than buying a new one, I'm just going to strip it down and paint it white, and then do all my furniture around with it to have it into the whites, and maybe a bit of teal blue, because I'm a sort of greyish blue person. So I'm going to bring that through into the house as well. So, because I just painted the house actually. I did a how to and how not to paint the house, done by a woman.
I love the how not to. Well,
the how
Matt
not
has a question.
Okay, Matt, shoot.
Matt's got a question.
Okay, last question. Before Friday Night Live, Donna came on Friday nights. Who was her first guest? Jamie Ray, Debbie Beard, or Karen Berg?
I actually put down Debbie Beard, but I've got this feeling it might be Karen Berg.
Okay, so do you want to go with Karen Berg?
Yeah, I'll go with Karen Berg. I've just got that feeling inside me.
Perfect.
All right, girl. This was so much fun. I am so glad that you were able to come on here, Josie.
Oh, look, I am so glad that I have, and I hope I've made everybody smile, because I tell you what, with this corona that we've all had to suffer through and everything that everybody has to go through, as long as we can all smile and have a damn good giggle, it's well worth it. So, I hope that I can, and I hope I can be an inspiration to everybody else as well. Because I mean, if you have a smile, all the muscles in the face go nicely up, and they help the complexion too.
Absolutely. I love that. Actually, Dana Perry Ridge, Quita was also part of that, and she was already selected. Okay, but Donna Deering already selected Quita. So once they're chosen, they have to come on out. So
no
this
problem.
was great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll take care.
Okay,
Bye,
then.
sweetie.
Ciao for now. Bye-bye.
Ciao for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Do you know how to click it out there?
Yeah,
She got it. Look at that. That was fun, you guys. So she was on here on YouTube, and she was on here as her business name, and it was Josie.
You're frozen.
Am I still frozen?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't really do anything about it now.
Mm-hmm. Just keep going. Let's see if it catches up.
Yeah, how strange. I'm sorry, you guys. There's really nothing I can do about it, obviously. I thought, so I'm lagging on YouTube. Am I lagging on Facebook too?
Yeah, both.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
No, my phone is plugged in actually to a charger right now. So it doesn't have anything to do with all the teenage boys on their phones, does it?
It could be, yeah.
Okay, we're going to check on that. We have a bunch of extra fellas here. We're going to ask them to get off their phones for a minute. Okay, guys, I'm going to paint for just a second. I'm going to write down a number for our third guest tonight. That was so much fun. Absolutely hilarious. That was, I love it. Okay, so we're going to pick a number between 1 and 50. And this is the number. I'm going to set it over there, show Matt. And he's going to come back in just a second. So Lolly will get off of mine. I see what you're saying. I could get off of mine. Should I just get off of my?
Well, Facebook's caught up.
Okay. Well, let's see if that helps. Okay, guys. The number, go ahead. Start. It's between 1 and 50.
What's the number?
It's right here.
Okay.
All right, you guys have 60 seconds. Between 1 and 50. All right. That was too much fun, Matt, wasn't it? Matthew?
Yes.
I said that was fun.
That was fun. I mean, literally, I could just probably sit and listen all day to somebody talk. I mean, I could probably talk.
I know you got lucky because they had your favorite accent.
Yes. We got some close ones. Getting close.
Are we?
Oh, we got one. Sherry on Facebook.
Sherry
Solner.
Saulnier.
Saulnier.
Sherry Saulnier on Facebook. 33 was the answer. Ooh, Lolly, you came so close, babe.
I know. We got to get
You-
Lolly on here.
33. And okay, that was it. All right, so get yourself ready, sister. Will you come on with us?
I hope so. I wrote her down.
Well, let's make sure she says.
Jasmine says she gets 33.
Yeah, I know. I actually saw it, but the other lady was first.
Good job, Jasmine.
I know, Jasmine.
She did great.
I saw it, but then the other lady was right before you, about 5 comments before you. I'm sorry, but
Heather Watson said Kathy picked 33 first. Oh, Kathy Anderson picked. Did I miss that?
how did that happen? Matthew, do your job.
She did.
let
Way
me
to go,
scroll back
Kathy.
up.
Kathy Anderson she did pick it first.
I'm going up. Oh, Matthew, you have to do this better.
I'm sorry.
I'm painting. Kathy got it. Kathy.
This is like my lucky night. It's like Australia night.
Kathy was first. I'm sorry that he got it wrong. What was that?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right, Kathy, will you come on with us? We have another Australian. And Matt, how could you possibly be so lucky?
Yeah, we had like 5 people guess 33.
I wonder why. Okay, I am loving this.
Oh my gosh, Laura had 33 too. On tubes.
What?
So Laura and Jasmine
Did y'all
had
see
33.
it somehow?
They did. They saw it.
I couldn't top Josie. So does that mean you won't come on?
Sherry said it's okay. She's been working this morning. Kathy, I couldn't top Josie. That's okay. There's no
I
reason
want you to top her. I just want you to be you.
Yeah, I need to ask you a few questions.
I can't believe all of you picked. All right, I posted the link there. I got the link on there. We're going to wait and see. Facebook has gremlins. I'm like, how did they see the number? Because look, You're good to go? All right, Kathy, click that link. The orange on the left looks like a snowboarder, skier falling back. Right here, I see what you're saying. Kind of falling back. Love it.
Lisa Dixon says legs straddling a board.
I see that.
I get to talk to my good
You
friend
get to talk
Kathy
to Kathy.
Anderson.
Now he's gonna sing his HAPPY. We actually watched that movie yesterday, and right when the driver started singing it, we just looked at each other, legs straddling a board. Okay, so he's on a board right here, and he's kind of leaning back, and this is his arm. He's like falling back. Who wants to follow Josie? Right, Lolly? Who wants to do that? She did amazing. I don't know why I sing that song. I'm just waiting on her to click, you guys. We've got, so our first two guests, that was Donna Deering. Matthew, did you come up with a nickname for Donna?
I did.
And?
I will reveal it at the end of the show.
Oh my gosh, the suspense is killing. Laura. She says, Laura, was she the one that picked 33?
Yeah, she did too. She was way up there. I had to go back up there. And I don't know how I missed that.
Hello.
Hi, darling. I missed you.
Oh, I can't hear you properly.
Can you hear me now?
It's funny.
Aww.
Oh, it's like a bad metallic sound.
Okay, go out and come back.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we'll try that. That's Kathy. She's Color Me Rust and Rose. She was in my first group of Empowered by Design coaching, and so I got to talk to her a lot during our first group of Empowered by Design. So sea turtle in the top right. Bada bing. Matthew, do you see it?
I'm writing right now.
Oh.
I'm like a stenographer over here.
Are you?
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm reading comments on two different devices. I've got a legal pad in front of me that's not only has names, questions, and nicknames and animals, it's got doodles on here. I'm doodling.
Should you be doodling?
I probably not. That's probably why I screwed up. And I think instead of guessing, we should just have Laura on.
There she is. Let's see if this sounds better. Okay, do I sound better?
Yes, I can hear now. How are you?
I'm so good. I've missed you.
I know. I look like nobody owns me today. I just finished a workshop.
You did?
And it's boiling hot here.
Well,
and I can't top Josie. That was a classic.
That was really entertaining, but also I just loved her spunk and her personality for sure. So everybody, this is Kathy Anderson. And you know, we connected a long time ago in Creative Connection, and Matt had to he heard your voice and he would intentionally listen because he liked your accent. So
he sneakily listens to our conversations.
I do. Don't think I don't.
Maybe I'll just have to call you next time, Matt.
I think that's a wonderful idea. Make sure you have plenty of time and a lot of good stories, because I'll just listen.
I've got so many stories for you.
That's awesome.
Probably none Dion wants to hear on here.
Those are the ones that I like.
That's too funny, Kathy. What kind of workshop were you teaching? Furniture?
Yeah. Chalk paint basics.
Yes, and you are retailing paint line, and everybody also what kind and where you are.
Okay, so I retail Dixie Belle paint and products, and I'm in Queanbeyan, New South Wales, and that is just outside of Canberra, which is the national capital, which many people don't realise. They think it's Sydney, but it's actually Canberra. Yeah.
Okay.
But I also, yeah. So I also have, Prima redesign transfers, and I also have Would You Bend, getting lots and lots of things in my tiny little shop.
And how is that going other than being bloody hot?
Stinking hot. No, it's really good. It's really good. So I've still got my full-time job. So I work 4 days a week, and then I open up the shop on Fridays and Saturdays, and it's Saturday today. So we're a little bit ahead of you. So I didn't get the 2 days in, but now I'm thinking maybe I have to open Sundays as well just to meet demand, but not that my family are happy about that.
Yeah. No, I remember when you were in the Empowered by Design, you were having the fires, and you were keeping me updated on how the fires were going. So we don't have any of that right now, right?
No, we don't. But we've had a lot of rain this past winter, which all of the grass is now grown, and it's getting really hot and drying out. So now there's the real threat again of bushfires this summer. So we really cannot win.
Yeah.
None at the moment. None at the moment. But we're in a heat wave at the moment. It's I think it's around 35 degrees here today. It's over 40 degrees in Sydney at the moment, but just really hot. And where we live, it's a really dry heat. Queensland is a humid heat, so it's a more humid coastal area, but down here it's pretty dry here. You walk outside and the heat burns.
Oh man, I learned a lot about Australia when we were talking, because I had a lot of questions. I also asked Kathy to send me pictures and like videos and stuff of just I think it was really interesting. She also explained to me that it's really hard for them to find the cool pieces of furniture that I end up painting on. And so she said, man, I wish we had great furniture like you guys have there in the States. And then she kind of explained to me why, which I had never really thought of before.
Because we were probably more convicts. So when Australia settled in the 1700s, it was more practical furniture. So we didn't have the ornate furniture like you have there. And what we do have, people have brought in either from England or the States, and there's really not that many. So now we have to use Would You Bend to embellish all our furniture so it looks as good as yours.
Well, that's so nice to be able to have that. Crystal Molina wants to ask you, what's the best thing you learned by being empowered by Kathy?
Oh gosh, that's a tough one. So many things. I think confidence was the big one. It's the mindset. And I know I don't get on and do as many lives as I probably should, but I'm just time poor. And then I look like this when it's time to go on. I can see how red I am just from the heat. There's so many things I learned from Empowered by Design. It was really good. I think I need to do it again.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun, and I appreciate you saying that. So Matt has a couple of questions for you, and then a game, to play. And so, are you ready, bub?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Kathy,
Mm-hmm.
do you have a nickname?
Ooh, I do. It depends who it's coming from. My son will call me, when he was growing up, he used to call me www.funwrecker.com. So I was always the fun wrecker because I was one step ahead of him and I knew what he was up to. So, yeah.
Bum wrecker.
No, fun.
Fun wrecker?
She was the fun wrecker because she ruined.
Bum wrecker.
No, not bum. He thought you said bum.
like busting his bottom all the time.
No, fun wrecker. So she was one step ahead of him. So she always stopped him before all the fun got a little bit too crazy. I love that, Kathy. And by the way, you look wonderful. I can't tell that your cheeks are red at all. And I think you look completely beautiful.
It's like a beacon. My hair's all over the place. That'll teach me.
Oh, you're being too hard on yourself, sister.
But no, I don't really. Brett, my husband Brett, will call me anything from wife to gosh, I can't even think now. He's only been gone away for a couple of hours. But no, I don't really have a nickname. Sometimes the workmates call me Ando, but no,
Ando.
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 So
I like
I would like one from you. Thanks.
Oh, you want me to come up with one?
Well,
Yes.
since her name is Kathy, is your name Catherine?
Yes.
Okay, so I've noticed a lot of women named Catherine, they get called Cat. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Never.
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 That
Cat.
must
Never cat.
never must be a states thing.
I got another question.
Okay.
If you could be any animal, what animal would you be?
I'd be a pony. I've always wanted a pony, and no
Pony.
one's bought me a pony. And I'm jealous when I see anybody with a pony. And my mum told me when I was little that if she ever won the lottery, she'd buy me a pony. And then she won third place, and I got all ready for this pony. And she said, no, I didn't win, I only came third. So I never got that pony.
Oh my gosh, but you were so close.
I know. Yeah. And then one I got very close. Brett got me horse riding, but I never got the pony.
Man, so she would be a pony, and she doesn't really have a nickname other than Fun Wrecker.
I will come up with something.
Excellent.
All right.
Last question.
Mm-hmm.
Before Friday Night Live, Dionne came on Friday nights. Who was her first guest ever for Friday night?
I probably would have said Quita as well. I want to say Debbie, but Debbie doesn't like going on live. So, no, I'll say Debbie.
You're going to say Debbie. Okay, I'll put you down for Debbie.
So who does that leave?
That only leaves Jamie Ray.
That leaves Jamie Ray. So whoever comes on next automatically gets Jamie Ray.
I think it would be Laura because she guessed 33.
Oh, Laura gets to come on next. So I can't believe how many of you picked 33, Kathy. This was such a treat to be able to see you.
Do you know, funny, I actually was putting in 32, but I looked and it was 33, and I thought, oh, well, it must be. It's an omen.
It must have been. How lucky for us. So many people have said that they've loved putting a name with your face and that this has been an absolute joy. So Friday Night Live was a lot about Australia tonight.
Yes, it's wonderful.
I love this so much.
It's good to catch. I try to catch up because I'm in the shop on a Saturday, so I'm usually can catch Friday night.
Well, we appreciate you being here. Appreciate you hanging in there and still hanging out with us sometimes.
No worries.
And I miss you.
I miss you too.
All right, everybody. Say goodbye to Miss Kathy Anderson, and we will see you another time, okay?
Bye, Kathy.
Bye, Matt.
See ya.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day. Oh, that was fun. Oh, no, love to, but I'm down with the flu-like stuff. Oh, Laura says no, babe. She says she can't. She's got flu-like stuff.
Well, Jasmine also had it as well.
Jasmine picked it also?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Jazz, are you wanting to come back up, sis? She's actually pretty lucky. She's been on twice. Like she is like
she's on it.
She's like in my head. This is freaky. Jazz, you're up, says Cheyenne. Someone else did too. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we can go back that far.
Laura Jazz, and then it was the lady that we chose first. She didn't want to come on, so that would have been four people that chose 33.
Okay.
That I wrote down.
Someone in here did too on Facebook. Several people were close. Lolly was one away. Anissa was one away. Okay, we can just do another number.
It's either Jazz or we can get Lolly up.
We can do Jazz or we can do someone else. It's totally up to you. Jazz, do you want to come on? Oh, it says I can give someone else it will give them a chance. Okay. Oh, Sherry Solnier. You chose 33.
Does she want to come on?
Would you like to come on? Michelle does get to pick someone too. So we may have to have a 5th person on that just to say hi real quick. We'll see if Michelle picks someone too. Sherry, come on down. Hi, Darlene. Sure, she said. Okay, there's your link.
Wonderful.
Yes, come on. How exciting. This is fun, you guys. Do we get to pick numbers again? Unless Michelle,
This will be the 4th one.
this will be the 4th one. We
But
just
we
do
can-
it 4
we can
unless
do a
Michelle
bunch.
wants to pick one, because she likes to play the game too. How much do we pay Michelle to get picked? That's between you and Michelle, Crystal. You go ahead and just message her and don't put that comment. I get to pick. See, there she is. So we're going to have a 5th person coming up. Michelle, you let everybody know who you're going to pick, sister. Fun times, Kathy Anderson. Mwah. All right. So Sherry, just click that link. I'm going to look for you, get you in here. And I am going to wash this out.
You know, we need to get Kathy on so she can show her store off.
She does. We need to do a store. I bet since she just had a workshop, it's probably in a little bit of disarray.
I was just saying in the future.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
Brenda Osborne says hello from Ohio. Ohio. Good place. Were we up there?
We were in Zanesville
We were in Zanesville.
this time last year. Almost this time.
So we got some good stuff. My biggest thing right now is Kathy Anderson nickname.
Honey, did you come up? You said you had one for Donna Deering.
I do.
Okay.
I got hers. But the WWW Fun Wrecker was pretty good.
It was good.
That's a good one.
So, but you don't want to call her the Fun Rucker.
Rhonda Mullins, how do you decide your color mix? Just feel, or do you have a picture in mind?
I do not have a picture in mind.
Sherry's having some problems.
Uh-oh. Tonda, what does it say? Not working. Okay. I have a tendency to do a lot of blues and orange. It's just part of like what I decorate with, what I like so much with pops of pink. But I grabbed colors and threw them down on the floor, and I'm just kind of looking and grabbing without really thinking. So I'm just trusting my instincts on what I'm going for. I just posted the link again. Hopefully I see a fawn pug face in the upper right hand corner. Anybody else see it? Okay, wait, I think you got it, girl. There we go. Hi, Sherry.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing so great. I'm so glad you're here. Can you hear me okay?
I'm not hearing you very good, Dion.
Does it sound kind of strange like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go back out and come back in the way Kathy had to do.
Okay, I will try.
Okay, thank you.
Wonder why it does that. Just a connection problem, probably.
It's probably has something to do with the server. It probably has something to
I
do
mean,
with
the
StreamYard.
truth is, what we're doing here is cutting edge. It's cutting edge TV.
Yes, very much. It's crazy, crazy.
It would be kind of funny to see you on the big screen, though.
No.
Yeah, it would.
It would traumatize the children.
One of these days, when I figure it out, I'm going to do it. Actually, no, I'm going to put a TV in here, and then I can just watch on the TV. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, you could put a TV right up there. Of course, I would never turn it on.
I would.
Okay, here she is. Let's see if this is better, you guys. How do I sound, Sherry?
Sound better.
There we go.
Hi, finally get to talk to you.
I'm so glad that you're here. Tell us where you live, and are you in a store right now?
I am actually tending the store for a friend of mine that has gone to another location to sell Christmas trees. So I'm filling in for her, and it's been a rather long day. So I look like a mess, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to speak with you. So here I am at my worst.
Oh, I don't think you're at your worst. You've got a smile on your face, and looks like a neat store that you're at.
Yes, and guess what we got today?
Tell
Shipment
me.
arrived. Let me show you.
Show me. Oh, you got paint in. Look at
We-
this. You've got
We're
DIY.
probably the newest DIY retailer in Canada.
Woohoo!
Yes, at Redefined. It's a beautiful little shop here. I was so happy when I found her. She carries all the IOD stamps and transfers. And when I was so excited the day I found her, I came here because she sold fusion paint.
Yeah.
And I came to the door and I was like holding in my excitement because I didn't want her to think I was like a loony, right? And I walked in and I seen all the stuff. I'm like, oh my God, what a little gem of a store, you know? So it's, yeah, I'm happy to be here and helping her out while she's away. So.
Well, that's so special, and that she can trust you, because I would think as a store owner, it'd be really hard to not be there all the time. So that's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Well, I used to have a business of my own, so I know what it's like, you know, and I know that you have to have someone that you can trust and, you know, that's going to look after your store like they would if it was their own. So,
Absolutely. That's pretty
yeah.
important. So
Yeah.
that's really great. And so where exactly did you say in Canada you are?
I live in Annapolis Royal in Nova Scotia.
In Nova Scotia, Annapolis Royal. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And, yeah, I don't have, you know, all my work's at my home. So the only thing I have here that I can show you is I watched your program the other day. I can't remember what the lady's name was, but she was a resin artist.
Oh, yes, the resin artist. That was Luann Hank.
Yes. And I was admiring the stuff she did. I'm also a resin. One of my,
Oh,
I don't know, one of my crafts that I've did is the resin art, and I really enjoyed it. I do have some pieces here.
show
I
me.
don't know if I can. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to get it in the shop, but these are little coasters.
Oh, those are pretty. Now, what is that? I see the fuchsia, but is the other color like
It's like a black leopard almost, and it has gold veining all through it. It's really pretty in person.
very nice. Now, have you been
So,
doing this for a few years?
I did resin for about a year.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm one of these people that like to try everything. Make myself a little crazy sometimes doing it, but I love it. I craft all day when I don't have housework to do. You'll see me crafting of some type. I'm a florist by trade, so I incorporate that into a lot of my stuff, and I I since I found the IOD products, I've been doing a lot of their stuff. I love the molds and the air dry clay, and I just started painting furniture from watching you, and you've inspired me to do that. And so I told Dagny all about the DIY paint, so I convinced her she should bring it into the shop, and here we are.
It looks like a really large shop. Is it as big as it?
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, she carries, a lot of different things. Like she just got in the fusion milk paint, and there's a lot of vintage type of decor here. I don't know if you can really see it, but
Absolutely.
Oh, I have to show you the benches. Her husband is such a talent.
Okay.
I'll show you his, he takes benches. This is his workshop. So let me see if I can get one in the shot.
He's turning the old bed into a bench.
Yes. There's a big black, forgive the mess that's sitting on top of it there, but there's another one over here, but he really does beautiful work.
Yeah, it's a beautiful store. So does he sell those just to people that come in, or do they do custom orders?
They do both.
Awesome.
Yeah. And he makes these. I have to show you these. These are charcuterie boards that he makes.
Yes.
Look at the whale. Isn't that beautiful?
And so have you ever tried to put the resin on those the way that Luann does?
Actually, he's starting to do some resin. I don't know if you can see. Let's try to get you down here so you can see it. It's kind of dark. but see the turquoise?
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's my favorite color, of course. So he tried some of the turquoise in that one, and he does the black walnut. It's just beautiful. He does beautiful work.
Well, thank you for showing us around the store. Matt has a
Oh,
few
yeah.
questions for you.
Oh.
Will that be okay?
Sure. I've been practicing the happy song, so we're good.
Yes, another victim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello,
All right.
Sherry. How are you?
I'm good, Matt. How are you?
Okay, good. Do you have a nickname that you like, Sherry?
I've never really had a nickname. No.
Okay.
No.
What is the deal? These people need nicknames, honey.
Nicknames are the best. Okay, well, that's okay.
Well, they can be, but they're not always the best.
Well,
That's another problem.
Well, you have to have good intentions for the nickname. Okay, well, that's fine. No worries. If you could be any animal, what animal would you be?
Oh my goodness, yes. I should have thought about this. I watch you guys do this all the time. Oh dear, let me see. A deer, because I love the deer. They come out in front of my house. I feed them all winter. I go get carrots at the store when they're on sale, and they come all, like within probably 10 feet of me, and I feed them all winter. So I'd be a deer.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, I love them. I think they're beautiful animals.
Yes, they are. Yeah. So graceful. And what's really fun is in the spring when the babies are born, and we have a big huge lawn out front, and you can sit there and just watch them prance around and chase each other. It's the cutest thing. I could sit there for hours and watch them.
Oh,
They're just darling. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Well, the last question now, I'm going to ask you what your answer is, but I wrote you down for Jamie Ray. So the question is,
Okay.
before Friday Night Live, Dion came on Friday nights and still did a show.
Right.
Who was her first guest? Was it Jamie Ray, Debbie Beard, Karen Berg, or Kawita Allen? Who would have you picked?
you have to take Jamie Ray because that's all that's
Yes.
left. But who would you have chosen?
I think I would have chosen Debbie, because I don't think Quita was with you when you first started out. That's I know you did your Friday Night Lives with Quita. I've
That's
watched
right.
a lot of them, but I don't know. I probably would have said Debbie if I could have chose.
Maybe you would have been right.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
You would have been right. I had Debbie on, then I had Karen Berg, then I had Jamie. Quita came a whole month later.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I love Quita. She's awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
Very talented lady too.
Absolutely.
So
Yes,
many talented people out there, right?
Yes, and you
Yeah.
included. So thank you for joining us. We think you look wonderful, and we
Oh.
are so well. You've had several people say you look great. So no
Well,
worries.
thank you. I've been working for, what time is it? Since 10 o'clock this morning, and it's almost midnight here. So I'm getting ready to turn in. I'm
Go
just that
home.
kind of person that I want to get the orders ready for the next day so I don't feel too stressed when I come in first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
So I just had to get a couple of tissue boxes done for orders, and I'm going to bed. Shower into bed I go.
Okay, you go do that, and we will see you. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you and Matt.
Nice to meet you, Sherry.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so Michelle got to pick someone, and she put Tasha Watkins, but before that, she had put Tonda Mullins. So does that mean, Tonda, that you didn't want to come on? Because I saw her put Tonda Mullins. I wouldn't know the answer. I just found Dion this past summer. It's all right, Joanne. I know it's a tricky one. It's pretty hard. It has to be for those that have been watching for over 3 years. I've been doing Facebook Lives for 4.5 years, I think. I mean, they've allowed them for about 6 years. So it took us a while. Tonda cannot come on tonight. Okay. So that would mean Tasha Watkins, would you like to join us tonight? No problem, Tonda, another time. You know, I adore you. You see an owl's face.
Oh, I see that too, Cheyenne. As soon as you said that, I looked up and I seen it.
Right here? No, there. Right?
That's where I see it. I see it in the right.
Top right. I know, sweetie, but top right's different to me because it depends on where I'm looking.
Top right. Yeah, you're.
I don't know which is top right, but
Well, if you're facing it, what would be right?
Yes, if I can figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna post the link for you, Tasha. And this is Michelle's pick. So unfortunately, you're our 5th one, so you don't actually. Uh-oh.
Yes. So our winner for tonight would be the wonderful Kathy Anderson.
Okay, that's not working. Hold on.
And so, just a recap. Kathy Anderson picked Debbie Beard. Debbie Beard was Dion's first interview
On Friday night. The reason I started doing Friday nights in the first place, I'll tell you that, you guys, was because, hang on, guys, I'm going to get the link again. It's not working. So one of my business coaches, or my only one, Jennifer Allwood, she told me that on Friday nights, she got the most engagement from going live. And so she said, if you're going to go live in the evening, do it on Friday nights, because most of the world is tired after they've worked all week. And Friday they stay home. And I wish Debbie Beard was my boss. And there's the link, Tasha. And so I was like, well, if that's what she said, do. And she would go on every Friday. And then I picked 8:30 because she would go on around 7 or 7:30. And I wanted to make sure I came on after her. So when I started going on at 8:30, it was just because Jennifer Allwood told me to, said it would be good for my business. So I just did. And I was painting every single day, a lot online, and decided that I thought it would be fun to bring a guest on because it was a brand new feature. Facebook had just allowed guests. And so I thought, if it's new, I'm going to try it. Seems like a smart thing to do when social media tries something new. So that's when I started bringing on guests and just kind of interviewing them, and they would paint. And then when I reached out to Q and had her on, I had already been doing it for 2 months before I brought her on. So she came on in December and I started in October of 2017. Remember that interview? You went to California to do the interview.
I remember
that interview. You went to
Debbie.
California to do the interview.
You've done several there.
There was one I did from California. She came and saw us when we were on vacation, but I had done it before then. I was in my garage in 2017, October. We just got back from boot camp. The first one I did, and I've watched almost every one of them. Oh, Laura, that's awesome. Okay, let me know, Tasha, if that's not working. I think I've got it posted there. I can't believe it's already been over 3 years since I found you in this beautiful painting world. I know, right, Tonda? Time flies when you're having such a great time. For real.
Well, to do a recap, nicknames. And Donna Deering, I'm going to give her the nickname of Donna Deer.
Donna Deer or Dear Donna?
I like Donna Deer.
I like Dear Donna.
No, Dear Donna sounds like a book.
I like it.
Donna Deer.
Don't insult me, but I like it.
Donna Deer.
They were sitting outside in that one in California. You're right, Lolly.
Josie Ford, Style Vintage. Her nickname was Little Sid, which was, she's married to Big Sid. And then we had Kathy Anderson, who won tonight's paint. Her nickname was WWW Fun Record. I like that one. It's a good one. She also had a side nickname of Ando. Sherry, who was our last guest, she did not have a nickname, and I have not come up with one for her yet, but I will.
You better have that for next week, baby.
Donna Deering, her animal was a dog. Josie was a greyhound. Kathy Anderson was a pony, and Sherry was a deer. Those are all good things.
Okay, I'm still looking to see if Tasha's going to pop up here before we sign off. We'll say hello to Miss Tasha Watkins.
Betty says someone is rollerblading in the bottom corner.
Down
Bottom
here.
right or left, Betty?
Down here.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it. Oh, I do see it. Yeah, okay, I see it now.
You do paint with left-handed on an abstract, You never know. It's going to be a different stroke. If you do this, you're going to have the same movement. Put it in your left hand or your left. If you're left-handed, use your right. You will get a different movement that adds to your work. It's pretty cool. All right, we got her right here. Hello.
Hi.
How are you, Tasha?
Good. I'm good.
I'm so glad you're here.
I gotta take you off my earpiece here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I hear you perfectly. You sound great. What are you doing there? What are you working on something?
Yeah. I just actually did a live, which was only my second live, and it was one of this piece here I'm working on. It had a mirror in it, and I took the mirror out, and I'm going to do a painting and put a painting in there. So I'm thinking about doing a Nutcracker girl and boy.
Oh, that sounds great. Tasha, tell everybody where you are and what your business name is if you have one.
Belux Decorum LLC is my business name, and I'm out of Suffolk, Virginia.
Suffolk, Virginia. It's Belux.
Yeah.
So is it BELUX?
BEELUX.
Okay, Lolly, grab that. Someone grab that. Does she live in a palace? Lolly wants to know.
No.
Nope, she doesn't. She doesn't. She says no, but she lives in
No.
Virginia. Do you live in an older home? Maybe she's thinking because of how it sounds.
Or she's probably thinking of maybe that piece there. That's a tilted.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous piece.
Yeah, I love that. So, do you sell your pieces there locally, Tasha?
I do. I just got started. I am set up in Yorktown, Virginia.
Okay.
Still on there. Oh, there you go. I'm set up in Yorktown, Virginia, and I'll be setting up next week in Virginia Beach.
Ooh,
So
awesome.
I'm inside of stores as a vendor, and the Virginia Beach one hasn't really opened up yet. So,
Well, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're a part of the Creative Connection, and
thank you.
I'm appreciative that you hang out and you watch us all the time and are so communicative.
Yeah.
That means a lot to me and Matt. How long have you been painting furniture, Tasha?
I just started. I've been watching you guys since like 2017, and back then I bought all my paints and stuff, but I didn't start because I'm always talking myself out of it. And then we moved 3 times, and in the past 3 years. And then every time I went to start, we had to pack up and move. So now we bought our own home, so there's no more moving. But then when we got in here, I found out I had breast cancer. So I had that whole journey, and I finished that up in like May. So now I get to finally start and not have to worry about anything.
Sure. Tasha, we're so proud of you that you can say that that's behind you, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Congratulations on that. That's some great news. Yeah.
So I'm painting now. It's funny because I just did the live, and so I have my pieces sitting here, and I don't just paint furniture. I'm one of those people that I like doing a whole bunch of different things. So I'll grab this piece.
Show
here.
me, show off the stuff, girl.
So it was the rattan, and it was on the board, but I spiced it up just by adding all the, let me see if I can,
The starfish and the coral, and it looks like you have some shells.
yeah,
Yes, gorgeous.
those pieces there. And then the furniture pieces that I'm trying to work on is, no, see that?
Oh, it's a green. Is it kind of a mint color?
Yeah, it's sea glass. Let's see.
It's very pretty. Oh yeah, I see it now. You've got like a nice a side table.
Yeah, well, there's 2 of them, and what my plan is to do like the boating dock that spills over from this one. I'm trying to figure out this camera. There you go. To figure out that spills from this one onto the second piece.
Yes.
And this is what my brain's telling me to do.
Okay.
Side, I wanted to do like the rocks with the inlet and the lighthouse.
Oh, I see it. Yes, I see the lighthouse. Gorgeous.
And on the other side of the other one, I'm going to do like boating docks with some boats and some like beach houses.
Oh my goodness.
So that's what I'm working on with that. I just have all these different projects going. While they were drying, I had these end tables that my mom gave me. And they're really, really, really cute. I have a set of these too.
Here's what I'm noticing. You are so smart because you have all those girls on rollers.
Yeah. I saw the rollers because you always have yours on rollers. And so I was like, where did she get those rollers from? And I think you said that you bought them at like the hardware stores and stuff. So I went to Lowe's and I looked for them because I didn't even know they had these types, the dolly types. Yeah, the furniture dollies.
It's life-changing. And if you've moved 3 times in 3 years, you needed those.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm handling a lot of the furniture by myself most of the time. So on this piece, I'm going to do the Parisian butterfly one.
Oh, girl. Great colors too. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the birds on those.
I like the birds. I love the colors in there of feathers.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think I'm going to just do some cream color at the bottom. But what I'm learning to try to do now is some canvas. So watching you has been very inspiring to do that. And just watching you free flow do it, I'm always critiquing myself and trying to get out of the habit of doing that. So
I understand. And you know, my best advice to you, Tasha, is you already have a really good sense of color. I can tell you do. And if those are the colors that speak to you that you're doing on the furniture, the ocean and the sea colors, the blues and the greens and the whites, that's what you should put on canvas.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, go start with those colors because those are what you're gravitating towards. And so put that on your canvas in just a little bit different way. And then just what you can do, this is a really fun exercise, and then I'm going to let you go. But
Okay.
you could put a blindfold on, which I know feels weird, especially if there's, you're like by yourself, right? But put a canvas up in front of you, okay? Put a blindfold on, and then have your paint and your brush in front of you. But dip in paint and make a stroke of sorts on the canvas.
Okay.
And then do that 5 times, but do a different stroke, like mentally tell yourself to do a different stroke each time.
Mhm.
And what I mean is you might go to the canvas and you might just go like this.
Yeah.
Or you might just go across. Okay. Those 5 strokes are probably going to be what you're really good at and what you should kind of focus on being your signature style.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Try it.
Yes. Yes. I am. I got a million canvases and they're all blank. So
let's get some sea glass on them, okay?
Okay. I will do. I will
All right.
do.
Tasha, it was so good to meet you finally.
Thank you. It's good to meet you guys too.
Absolutely. We're so
Nice
grateful.
meeting you, Tasha.
Matt says it was nice meeting you, Tasha. Thanks for hanging out.
Yes. Thank you guys.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Let's see if you'll click right there and sign out. Do you see the button where to, yeah, she's got it. Okay, you guys. Thank you. I did, Lindsay. Write that down, sis. Okay, I'm going to keep working on this for a little bit because I have quite the mess here. Thanks for hanging out with us, Matthew. Thank you for being so good at your question asking.
I had a mess up, and I know I'm going to take my lashings when we get off here, but it was a really good night.
You want to show them what you have growing on your face? Yeah, so the boys convinced Matt before we go. The boys, when Elijah came home from college, the boys convinced Matt that they should all 3 grow mustaches and shave like just a mustache. Well, only one of the people living in the house has one. So he shaved the other day for Thanksgiving, and he came walking out into the kitchen, and I went, no. I can't take you seriously. And who did you say you felt like when you looked in the mirror?
Well,
it's terrible.
No, I seriously, I mean, I look like Tom Selleck.
He started posing like he was Tom Selleck.
I'm literally Magnum PI. It scared me. It was scary how close I resembled Tom Selleck. Then I started looking at it, and it was more related to Ron Swanson on Parks and Recreation.
Parks and Recreation, thank you very much. So every time I kept looking at him, I'm like, you're not getting in the bed tonight until you shave that off. And then he had the nerve to get in the shower and get in the bed before he had shaved it off. So it's still here. He went out in public that way today. We need to see. And Matt's like, please see it. Get some handlebars. Robert, he had those handlebars for many, many years. His dad still wears handlebars. Gray, white, actually. I'm not attracted to it. And he knows that. So I'm hoping he goes, but are you going to show them or no?
No.
You're not going to be in trouble.
No, that's okay. I don't want to embarrass you.
He says he doesn't want to embarrass me. But just so you know, Julia didn't like Elijah, so he shaved it. And then Holden's, well, he says it's there. He said you have to turn and catch it right in the right light.
Well, he told me he was in the sunlight this morning and he counted 12.
He counted 12. Holden's whiskers are still light, but they're black over here. So, it's taken a little bit. Snag a pig. You know what, Lolly? I don't even want a memory of it. I'll be honest with you.
She doesn't like it.
I don't like it. So I didn't even take family pictures yesterday. I was like, can you please do something with this? Some people look really great with it. Some people do not. I'm just saying. Everybody have a great weekend. Honestly, honey, you look handsome no matter what.
Good comeback.
You know that. I only married you for your looks, and you know that.
I know.
Okay. As long as we have that clear. Everybody, I'll see you tomorrow. I think I'll be on at 8:30. It might be a little bit earlier, but I'm not sure. No, it will be at 8:30 because I have a guest. So I will be on at 8:30 Central Time tomorrow. We will see you all then. See ya.
See ya.